So you better comply, because otherwise you're not getting any federal funding.
See you in court.
Every state, good. I'll see you in court. I look forward to that. That should be a real easy one. And enjoy your life after governor, because I don't think you'll be in elected politics.
What's up, taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com, and I have a good story for you. When I saw this video, not the one you're watching now, when I saw Trump shut down the governor of Maine, I was like, ooh, grabbing the popcorn, honey, because that was some action, I swear. Anyway, let me explain what's going on. So as you all know, 2 weeks ago, President Donald Trump signed an executive order protecting women's sports. And it was a beautiful moment. The little girls were very happy. So was the older women. And they were so happy that President Trump took the initiative, because the Democrats don't care about women. I don't know why people think that the Democrats are all about women, and they were like, oh, abortion. Y'all know how I feel about abortion. Let these demon rats get all the abortions they want. Stop trying to have them repopulate, okay? Let them dwindle in numbers. Anyway, let me get on to it, okay? So as you can see, this was 2 weeks ago when he signed this executive order. And as you can see, this ugly thing, this unfortunate looking thing, is Governor Janet Mills. And this woman is just angry for existing. And I thought to myself, wait a minute, how can a woman, especially a woman who looked like this, how could she be against women having their own sports and not being dominated by biological men? And I thought about it. Let me look into her past, because surely if she had kids, she could be sympathetic if they are girls that they are playing in sports. Because as I said, I don't have any children on purpose, and I value girls sports because I played it. I played the field events on track and field, the javelin, the shot put, and the discus. Of course, I played basketball. Of course, I played volleyball, and I played softball. So I am all about the sports. So I value it, and I think I would have been crushed if a biological man came in and stole the opportunity for me to get scholarships as well as medals and trophies. So I decided to go into her past to see if she had any kids, and look at this. In 1985, okay, Janet Mills married a real estate developer named Stanley Kalinsky, who had, are you ready for this? Not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 stepdaughters. He brought 5 little girls. And let me tell you something about little girls. And those of you who are fathers, you know this to be true. Little girls love their daddies, okay? And you will never replace them, all right? And they will come and get you and make stepmothers' lives hell. I'm not saying all stepmothers go through this, but the majority do when it comes to daddy little girls. And in this case, he had 5 of them. But here's the kicker. He passed away in 2014, and that makes me understand why the sourpuss face, this resting biatch face right here, okay, that explains a lot. And that lets me know why she decided to fight Trump and allow biological men to participate in female sports. Well, honey, let me tell you something. It didn't end well for her. And we're about to watch the video, and then we're going to watch Trump brag about it at CPAC. So let me read this article, because this basically gives you a history and how it went down, and just give you the context of what happened at the NGA. I think the NGA is the National Governor Association. So let's go ahead and read this together. President Trump completely destroys far-left Maine governor when she tells him that her state will defy his executive order barring men from playing women's sports. A far-left demon rat, y'all know I'm still going to say that because somebody had a problem with it, and I'm going to keep saying it just because you don't like it. I told you I'm going to say this. Anyway, a far-left demon rat discovered that President Trump is not someone you ever want to cross after getting absolutely embarrassed during an event with the National Governors Association, also known as the NGA, on Friday at the White House. As Jim Holt reported earlier this month, Trump signed a landmark executive order which ensured that biological men could not compete in women's sports. The executive order directs the Department of Education to enforce Title IX based upon biological sex, threatening to withhold federal funding from educational institutions that allow transgender women to compete in women's sports. In the event that the Department of Education is dismantled, other agencies will take over. Following Trump's executive order, several demon rats, aka Democrats, governors, I want y'all to start using that word, demon rats, vowed to ignore Trump and continue to allow men to steal glory from female athletes. Maine's Janet Mills then joined the list earlier today. The state of Maine will not be intimidated by the president's threats, she wrote in a statement. Okay, and this is what she said. I'm going to quote it, and I'm going to do it in her voice. If the president attempts to unilaterally deprive Maine school children of the benefits of federal funding, my administration and the Attorney General will take all appropriate and necessary legal actions to restore that funding and the academic opportunity it provides. Upon learning this, Trump decided to call Mills out to her face, honey. Woo! And it was not pretty for her during the NGA event and school her on the basics of the Constitution, or shall I say, the basics of constitutional law. So let's check that out right now. And let me tell you something. It was glorious.
To do.
Earlier, the president hosting the nation's governors at the White House and calling out Maine for refusing to comply with his executive order banning transgender athletes from women's sports. The president asking if Maine's governor, Janet Mills, was in the room.
Maine here, the governor of Maine? Well,
I'm here.
are you not going to comply with it?
I'm complying with state and federal laws.
We are the federal law. Well, you better do it. You better do it because you're not going to get any federal funding at all if you don't. And by the way, your population, even though it's somewhat liberal, although I did very well there, your population doesn't want men playing in women's sports. So you better comply because otherwise you're not getting any federal funding.
See you in court.
Every state, good. I'll see you in court. I look forward to that. That should be a real easy one. And enjoy your life after governor, because I don't think you'll be in elected politics.
So that's what had happened, okay? So then Trump goes to CPAC, and he brags about it. And basically, this is should I leave this link to this entire, because it's not that long. Even though he was up there pretty long, I just want to stick to the facts and stick to the part of his speech which is relevant to her. And this is the part right here. Check this out.
What are you doing? You saw Maine yesterday, right? The governor of Maine? She's fighting to keep men in women's sports. You ever see what happens to a woman when a woman boxes a man who transitioned to womanhood?
Yes.
Did you ever see what happens?
Yep.
It's not pretty.
Not pretty.
It's not pretty.
Not pretty.
Let her do that fight. Let them all do that fight. Because I think that's about a 90-10 issue, and I can't figure out who the 10% are. Nobody can. So today I want to say thank you to all of the incredible patriots of CPAC and all of the incredible patriots in our country. 77 million, and it's actually much more than that because despite that, they cheated like hell. It was just too big to rig. It was too big to rig.
Now, I want to say something in reference to CPAC real quick. Maybe some of you all don't know, but I just found out myself earlier today that this is the last CPAC ever. They are not going to have any more CPACs after this event. I have no idea why. Y'all going to have to let me know in the comments section, but there will be no more CPACs after this event. So bye-bye CPAC. But anyway, that's basically it. I don't want to make a long video. I just thought that this was great. And doesn't she look like George Soros right here? I swear to God, I really did. I thought somebody photoshopped this or this was AI generated, but it's not. It's literally her. it's literally her. I was like, wait a minute, that's her? And then when you think about it, like right here, she looked like Austin Powers in a white turtleneck, but right here, she looks like George Soros in a wig. A bad wig, by the way. A Walmart wig. You know what I'm saying? She don't look kind. She doesn't look good. She looks bad. Just bad. She's just evil. And evil will aid you. Trust me. How are you going to be a whammon and you going to be against whammon? What? That doesn't even make no sense. But anyway, that's it all I got to say. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. Y'all let me know about what y'all think about this heifer right here. Okay. This old heifer who didn't have no kids. And she's so salty because her departed husband dumped 5 kids that didn't come from her, didn't belong to her, and sound like she didn't like now one of them, not even one of them 5 girls, and therefore she got an axe to grind in reference to females. Am I wrong or am I spot on? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to give this video a like. You guys liking the video and commenting has really been blessing me in the algorithm, and I want to thank you very much. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, taters.